Hmm. All the glory to God. All that- Oh my goodness. I gotta watch this video. Just as I'm about to go live, I see old Peter Pumpkin Eater there. Had many wives and couldn't keep them and left them in a mess of NDAs. Anyways, I seen it was the headline. I'm gonna have to go check her out. You never know. Sometimes you get caught on headlines within the story. There's nothing to do with the headline. But anyways, Pete Hegseth, this is not about a regime change. No, sirree, boss. So this is what I ask you fine folks out there. Wouldn't you have to have a regime change? Wouldn't you have to have a whole new mindset in there? Hey, nuclear weapons aren't good. But no, we're not changing the minds that are running the country. We just want to annihilate. Hmm. How much did that fiasco over in Iran cost the American tax dollars? Those bomberoonies, my brother-in-law was quoting some of the prices, and oh, fang dangle. It's like that time you guys missed, like with one of those, like, what is it? I can't even remember how much it was. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. You guys used a missile to blow a balloon out of the air, and you missed. He shoots, he misses. Don't worry, you guys got it on the second attempt. Whatever happened about that Chinese spy balloon, right? That we just let go through, not just your country, but my country. Just flown around, just nothing nefarious there. Just people don't get to fucking know what the hell's going on because we don't care. We don't care about too much. Nobody cares to listen to me or hear me out, or it's a sad situation I see the world in. At least I think so. And if I'm seeing it correctly, fuck, the whole world has to change. Can we change? I don't know. I don't know. How do you teach people thou shalt not kill? How do you tell them that's one of the commandments from God, not man? That's one of the ones that supposedly came from God himself. Here they are. Here's your rules. That's it. Men just went about their thing and created their own thing. You know what I mean? Men took the name of fucking Yeshua away. Johnny Castro, we have to. Here we go again. Shh, still praying for you, Carl. No, Johnny Castro, bro. You live in a world you refuse to see. You refuse to see it. I see pedophiles. I don't like it. But maybe I'm seeing wrong. Show me. Help me. Don't pray for me. Help me with my mental health, bud. Show me the way. Be a good Christian. Hey? Spread the word of God. You don't know what the word is, bud. But the Bible tells you what the word is. You still don't get her, bud. Jesus is the word. And truth should be what is real to you. But instead, you're living in a fantasy where a chunk of land over there, God's chosen people. Do you think God's chosen people are allowed to break the commandments? Thou shalt not kill. Do you think God's chosen people are just that much better than everybody else? Sorry, buddy. Cashville, I'm not buying onto the bit. You know what I mean? The children of Israel are those who were willing to fight to find out what was real. They were the Israelites. They were the ones. Like, if you go and look at the name Israel, it's to wrestle with God. And if you're gonna take the fucking path with God, let me tell you, there's a lot of wrestling going on, especially in here. Sure. And with today's society, it, it's hard to find someone to talk to about it. You know what I mean? Castro, do you want story time? Do you want story time? How we as humans are made to fucking lie to protect ourselves. Do you want a little story? I'll give you one, bud. We've talked about this before, but I'll try and put her all together for you. Okay, dude. Like these are hard stories to tell if you didn't know the pretext to it, but let me try and so like most humans do, they're castle, right? I was down in the dumps. I was looking for something to cheer me up. You know what I mean? So just like most humans, I was like, shiny thing. Shiny thing make me happy. Happy make me. So that Jeepster I got there, but that big shiny Jeep with all the bells and whistles, and she is a real beauty, but I thought something shiny would make me happy and I could get back to I was still trying to face my problems though, you know what I mean? So anyways, on my way to pick up this brand new prized possession that was gonna help save me, but so there I am, clipping along, doing the speed limit. Maybe 5 over something, 5 kilometers, but not miles, kilometers. Anyways, so I was coming along, and he's coming to pick up his brand new, spanking new Jeep. He gets possession of it today. You know what I mean? So he's driving along, and all of a sudden, a buddy over here, he decides he wants to make a left, and he don't care that you're fucking coming. Huh? So, in an instant, I swerve. Hey, go around. Well, he still kept coming over, right, bud? So he pushed me over to the side of the road. So I thought, fuck, don't hammer on the brakes. Just go around and find out what the fuck he's doing. Because he hit my car. But Carl didn't understand that there's a big divot. Duke's a hazard if you've ever watched that cast. Fuck, I can prove her, but she's a good little launch. Let me tell you. Oh, so that happens, right? So old Carl, I won't go into the whole thing anyway. I go to the hospital, right? I was the only one that went to the hospital, Cashel. I was the only one that received any damage. Okay. So when I get to the hospital, the cops are there to ticket me. So I'm like, dude, I just went through this shit. Something fucking came out in front of me. And I swerved to miss it. No, no, no. we got we got this guy's statement, and I was like, who else has he got? No one's, just his. So, anyways, Cashville. So there I am. I'm gonna get ripped on my fucking insurance now, right? Because I'm so Harm goes out, still fighting for the truth, dude. I even though I'm hurting inside, right? Like I think everybody in my life is just fuck me to not lose anything. And now this, right, bud? So when I get the information and I, like, read the statement. I'm like, "Motherfucker, this don't even make sense." So I go and do the drive by, like, mimic what he says on his statement. I'm like, any bright cop could have figured out that was a lie. Hey, bud, the speeds at which he reached would have put him past the accident, you know what I mean? Anyways, so 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 my to my dismay, there's really nothing you can do. But I tried to call the cops to say, "Hey, his statement doesn't make sense." What I tried to tell you in the hospital was is he, you know, anyways, the cops, they won't get back to you or nothing. It's a mess-a-rooney. So, you know, court systems being the way that they are here forever from now, forever from that incident, Carl has to be in court. So some unfortunate circumstances happened so that I didn't have the information that I needed, and my wife wasn't there to help me, and I really didn't think it was fair that I had to fucking go out and get a fucking lawyer to protect myself because if the cops just read the statement, they would fucking know. You know what I mean? But here's the other bit of information I had. I have a video of me doing the Dukes of Hazzard. That's why I can prove what I say. And if the cops would have taken the time to view the whole video, because the video was seen by many, it made the fucking news, the London news. Can you imagine that? And then I had to trying to get questions about work. All I wanted was an investigation. And then I have to hear from somebody that, well, the guy I think is causing all my chaos in my life is running around work going, I told you, you fuckers, he was crazy. Look at this loopy motherfucker doing the Dukes of Hazzard. Fucking look at crazy boy. This is the same motherfucker who deleted every email we ever had between the two of us. Eh, like, was he afraid if there was an investigation that he didn't wanna leave like, who does that? I mean, I can prove it. I still have that email on one of my phones, and we can go over and go, "Troy Solinger." One email will be picked up. And it don't look good for him with that fucking one email that pops up. But anyways, so that caused a big rigmarole of mental fucking stress on my fucking brain, right? So when I went to court and I knew I had this information, I could prove what I said. The guy's like, "No, you're not. You don't get another chance at this, dude. You should have got yourself a fucking lawyer." So you guys wanted me to pay for a fucking lie, and he's like, "I'll tell you what. I'm gonna give you a sweetheart fucking deal. If you plead guilty, you'll lose next to no points. It's like it's a fine." And I was like, "Fuck, I still can pay money because some motherfucker lied. But hey, I guess it's better than fucking getting kabanged and your insurance is up. You got this bigger fine. You got fuck." So can you imagine? None of that even had to happen. If the police would just do their job and investigate, they would have been able to have the brain power to figure out that, well, the statement doesn't make sense. And with the video that we have, someone lied to us. And I tried to tell them. Nobody would fucking listen to me. Oh, you know what I mean? But that's the world we live in today. There's no justice. We'll let a man fucking call him mentally ill. We won't listen to a fucking word he says. I say to Clinton, the guy that fucking ran me off the road, "Hey, buddy, you think you got away with her? You were better off getting charged by the cops for being a big baroni, lying and being a dipshit. Because I wouldn't want to take a lie like that where you were willing to destroy another man's fucking life. and play fucking hero. Could you imagine going to God and having to admit, hey, I'm not the hero I played on earth? That's big fucking zero. What's my punishment? That's the thing. There's no fucking your court system is a fucking joke. It's made to fucking confuse everybody and be a big fucking joke. Have loopholes so fucking evil twatwads can get off and it's fucked up. That's BS. Well, Pipple, my life in the past 5 years has been a constant fucking flow of stories like that. Humanity is at a fucking all-time low. It's disgusting. Has no clue what it's fucking doing, but it does. The ones on top have a very good clue of what they're doing. Fuck, it's not hard to figure out. You know, guys know MK Ultra, right? The human brain can be fucked with to make it do what other people want it to do. To make you think a certain way. Make you keep your eyes off fucking common sense and listening to your human fucking leaders who want nothing but fucking destruction for you guys. It's fucking brutal. None of you see it. Just rather sit in your cowardism and fucking go to hell. Hey, someone wrote my thing. Hey, maybe if you weren't threatening hell out there. Hey, I told people I don't even know if hell exists. It's in your guys' fucking Bible. And if it exists, I just want to stay the fuck out of it. I don't want to be a coward about it. I want to fight like hell to stay out of hell. Because that's what this fucking feels like. This fucking feels like hell. Nobody tells the fucking truth anymore. Nobody fucking if you can gain something, you can gain or fucking somebody puts the fear in you. Hey, you do this, we're gonna hurt your family. We're gonna hurt you. I'm gonna show you guys again. I'm gonna show you guys this time. So I mention his name all the time, but I got a fucking picture for you. This is the kind of bullshit that's going on in the fucking world. It's just pure stupidity. Maybe I'm upset because it's a touchy fucking subject for me and I'd like to get the answers on it.
So any sort of attempts to interfere with this examination will be known and the people and perpetrators will be held to account for. So this is what I wanted people to know. And we're doing everything to set up security for this.
Well, Stephen, this is what security I like to set up for Stephen Greer. Or Ian can pay a price for spreading fucking lies and not doing it, or he can apologize. It never should be a problem asking the question, but when someone like Ian Carroll comes out and shows you a bunch of reasons why a motherfucker's a Mossad agent, and this guy's got good people believing the shit what he says. I watch this Mr. MRB 333. He talks about Stephen Greer all the time. Well, maybe he's an Earth Watchman. Maybe he's a fucking Mossad agent too. Well, should we not ask when fucking somebody points out a bunch of reasons why they think someone's a Mossad agent and no one comes to fucking saying, hey, we've asked Stephen Greer for interviews. He does not want to take them. He doesn't want to face the questions of whether he's a Mossad agent, who he is, and where he's been throughout his fucking life. We as humanity should demand people to fucking explain who they are. If they're telling us who they are and they're trying to supposedly fucking help us, because that's the real sick part. Hey, they play the role of the fucking good guys. Hey, oh, Stephen Greer, good guy. Gonna show us the aliens. Motherfucker. That guy. He's gonna go to hell. If there's a hell, Stephen Greer, stop the fuck out of your MK Ultra or whatever the fuck you're biting onto, dude. You're headed for a real bad motherfucking time. But hey, if they mind fucked you, you can get your mind changed and you can get with Christ ASAP, buddy. Fuck, spill the beans, repent, get that fucking Masadi shit out of you. But no, nobody fucking cares. You clowns would rather go over and fucking gather fucking hundreds of yous fucking over at the slip around the world. Fuck. Fuck. I'm like, hey guys, I don't know, like, hey, conservatorship. Hey, you friends of fucking Upchurch. Maybe you're not friends. Maybe you're behind it too, eh? Maybe you should ring his bell and say, hey guys, Patty's bad news, Ryan. You might, because I see Dagburn sharing one of fucking Skylar's posts. Dagburn has wished nothing upon death upon that family, harm and everything. He's been just as nasty as to them as they have been to him. He just doesn't go outside of YouTube, and I don't think Skylar and Gail go outside of YouTube, but they're more than willing to let someone like Wade fucking pave the way for it to happen. You know what I mean? But they think they can fight stupidity with stupidity, and that's just not the way it works. All you can do is point out somebody's stupidity and say, hey, but instead, I don't know. How's John? Who is Johnny Gobble? Does he like mixing? Is he okay with humans of different colors mixing and matching? Well, we were told no. I don't know. Maybe he feels safe. His fucking channel's gone. His old channel. It's probably working out best for him right now. Nobody can get to all that good stuff. And bye. Keep going your way, Johnny Gobblebot. I feel sorry for you. He looks like he's on cloud nine right now, eh? Oh, Upchurch loves me. He loves me. I deserve a truck. Rusty's son never deserved a truck. I deserve a truck. I'm the good guy here. I'm the one that loves Ryan, not Shogun or whatever the fuck his name is. Now you guys see that was a joke, right? Oh, Patty. She is making old Dagburn's dreams come true. You know what I mean? Fuck. Oh boy. She's just dangled up fucking she's just a fucking brain dangler. I don't know how she does it. I do know how she does it. I know how she does it. Narcissism. The best actors in the world. The best. The best. The best. Oh, to perform. Or you guys let me know. Patty Upchurch real? But she's a really good singer. She sounds so nice. Yet such a powerful woman to stand up for the rights of all women. Let's take down Rusty Truck. He's been gathering donations for years now off the backs of women in his sexual harassing. You take a day for yourself, girl. Go get a haircut. No, I had the opportunity for a haircut yesterday, and I said no. Not feeling it yet. Maybe I'm Samson. I lose my power with my hair. I'm not willing to give up my brain. I will not. No, no, I will not sacrifice myself to George Soros's perceptions the way you fellows have. No, no. I listened to Noah Harari when he warned the world, "Hey, you're hackable." And we, the young globalists, who want to own everything and you own nothing, but you'll be happy. Happy with what? Noah Harari? Well, drugs and video games, kids. That's my granddaughter's future, according to Noah Harari. The one that knows you're hackable. How does he know you're hackable? He knows that perceptions makes you perceive the way they want you to perceive and not know that you have the power to perceive yourself. You just gotta wonder, what is the truth? Or what is the truth? Hey, Cashville, let's head for the darkness, buddy. Obsolete. Hey, bud, how you feeling today? I'm feeling like the world's in trouble. I want what's best for it, and that's the truth, of course. You know what I mean? And we all got to figure out what that is for ourselves. But yet, remember that our truth might not be the truth, and always be open to the truth and not hold on to ignorance and stupidity. Or it might cost you eternity. You know what I mean? Who knows? Who knows? Wow, they say there might be eternity both ways, right? I'm not the one that made this hell thing up, okay? I would rather like to think that it doesn't exist. Like I said, for the people who just fucking didn't want to put an effort in, I was just like the atheist dream, just worm eat that. I'm not saying that that's not a possibility. I'm 100% in on God, but because I think I know something doesn't make it real. You know what I mean? There is that possibility. I'm banking on God. But hey, I'll never know if I'm wrong if there's not, right? But if there is one, I'm looking for good places because, wow, I wanted to earn my stripes and I was willing to say, hey, I see what Jesus is talking about. We could have heaven on earth. God has provided us everything, but we've given it to a few shitheads. How would Donald Trump feel if fucking America came together and said, hey, Donald, how do you feel about this? Do you have more interest in your people or your friends? We don't think they should own all our resources anymore. They gotta go. You know what I mean? Hey, hey, your banker friends and your friends over at the Federal Reserve, they gotta take a hike too. Hey, Donald, don't you think it's best interest for us people to invest in ourselves for a change, not some big wigs at a bank? Right? Wouldn't that be better for us? I don't know. I see heaven. Bye. We chose to make our hell. She's hell for those who want heaven. It's hell on earth right now. I'm just trying to ask for your participation and maybe trying to turn this shit turn around. You know what I mean? If you have children, I just spent some time with my granddaughter, and I don't want the I don't want the lies to continue for her. So, prayers for you too, homie. Let's all uh let's all start praying together for ourselves. Ask God for the truth. Hey God, what's the truth? No matter your religion, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to push Christ on anybody who doesn't want Christ. I'm just here to push the truth because I think that leads everybody to Christ. But like I said, I am human and I can be wrong. Listen, spiritual awakening is not what they tell you it is. It isn't about getting a bunch of downloads and I've got super knowledge of other existences. It's about shedding your stupidity, finding out who you are, simplifying who you are, what you're about, and trying to live that so you can, if you're into Jesus, you can use Christ. And if you're not, you can use the truth. You know what I mean? something came to my head today when I was talking about the Pharisees in the video yesterday. And I want to give you a good example of somebody who changed my life. Okay. Okay. Like this is before any of the really fucking weird shit happened to me, man. I'm telling you. But anyways, Jordan Peterson, his fucking speech on the truth, it fucking blew me away. And that's when I said, that's the way I'm living from now on. That's the way. That is the way. I'm not gonna let nothing, no lies bring me down. I'm gonna fucking fight them all the way because those lies will eventually hurt other people too. So I'm gonna stop them. You know what I mean? That's why I wanted an investigation at work. I thought a 22-year employee should have an investigation. Let me know where I'm wrong. I don't think things are good. I have a whole bunch of reasons why. Will you listen to me? And why is Troy's emails all gone? But anyways, that's the thing. Like everybody, like I think God is great. I think there's a way out that humanity could change itself and not have to go through a whole bunch of fucking chaos and mayhem. I mean, everybody individually is going to have to go through some sort of chaos and mayhem. That isn't really with Christ. There's going to be a lot of Christians all around the world that are just going to be befuddled with themselves, not understanding because I'm, I'm going to do this right here. Okay. I'm going to try and explain this. I don't, they, they are teaching you guys some horrible stuff, I think. This is Jesus. Whoever desires to come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whoever desires to save his life will lose it. But whoever loses his life for my sake and the gospel's will save it. I don't understand how you guys don't get that. How do you not get that? You can't sin stupidity. Fishes can't sit back and watch men playing women's sports. They can't sit there and know that there's elite pedophiles running around all over the place. They can't sit around and know that the Catholic Church doesn't give a fuck about fucking their own problems. Like, that's because when motherfuckers find God and they do come out and say this stuff, they're called crazy and insane. How dare they? We the Pharisees. I went out of my fucking Jordan Peterson thing. We'll get the ties right in. Jordan Peterson is a Pharisee. His words are beautiful. They're inspiring. They can make your fucking life change if you believe what he says. But unfortunately for Jordan, he doesn't believe his own shit. He says great shit, but and you guys go check out for yourselves. It's not just like anybody who says go get him that Yahoo. Fucking anybody who just wants certain speech censored. No, you let the idiots tell you who they are, dipshit. What do you want them hiding out in the weeds, you fucking moron? Like, it's just the thing, though. Humans are so hackable. You know what I mean? It's just there's fucking bullshit out there, and people want to buy onto it because they want to be part of a special group. Special group. Instead of just being a child of God. Huh. Keep thinking you're special because you're a special color. You might fucking get yourself all fucked up. I don't think people would know Jesus even if he came up like I've said in the past. Hey, I hope he comes back in a new body and it's purple. But there would still be people who would call they would feel his love, and he would do amazing things and wouldn't want anybody to fucking serve him. But if they were serving themselves, they would be serving him because he lives inside of them too, you know what I mean? But there would still be people calling him the purple people eater or something, you know what I mean? Making up absolutely bullshit stories. Wouldn't it be good to know that people that made up absolutely bullshit stories had a price to pay for fucking absolute bullshit stories? That's the problem, though. The people who buy into the absolute bullshit stories might suffer the consequences of the same people who create the fucking bullshit stories. It's a bullshit world where we think lying's okay, and it's not. I don't know. Fuck. It's so hard. Fuck thinking the things that I do. I'm just like, fuck. How could Christians be dumb enough to follow me? And I'm sitting there and I'm watching this thing right in front of my face unfold. When Donald Trump, like, can we get the doctor's notes and photos and shit from his ear? I'm fucking eerily afraid that fucking, I don't know. I don't know. Aren't they doing some projecting too? Are they doing some, I don't know. I don't know. I tried to look at that ear. I can't get, ugh, it's frustrating. Anybody who's been around Trump, have you noticed? Because like it caused blood, so you know that bullet was coming in hot if it caused blood. So there's some sort of something there, unless there'd be doctor's notes of covering it up. But there'd be photos and shit too. I think. Do your due diligence. It is the fucking president of the United States, or well, future. Someone running at the time. 22-year employee got addicted to mushrooms. But while I was working, I never touched mushrooms. Never, bud. That was in my tough times where I tried the mushrooms, buddy. And I've told you, watch out when you take mushrooms, buddy. You got to watch out. You don't want to be around a fibber. Found myself around a fibber, and I couldn't believe what I was hearing, but yet I couldn't believe that someone would lie. So I bought onto it. Hmm, imagine that, eh? Fuck. Pray, Carl, pray. I told you, Uncle Will, I pray every day, all day. Nay, I pray. I pray. But that's my own communication with God. My job is to get you to God, so you're actually praying to something. But don't go through a man, buddy. No, no, no. You need to go through Jesus Christ. Or if you're not into him, the truth. What is the truth of your reality, Uncle Will? Is the world shitty because you let it be? Why do you get upset when Carl tells you you have the power to be the change, Uncle Will? Hey, why is it you want to sit in your, there's nothing I can do? Boo. I'm a victim. I'm a victim. Shiny thing, shiny. Glitter. I'm a fish. Hey, Uncle Will, you're just a big fish. They got you on the line. In George's mind, reeling you in, buddy. There's nothing you can do. Just don't fight. You lost your brains. No, bud. No, I'm done with the stupidity. That's where I'm at, dude. I don't know. Huh. I once said this a long time ago. I'm gonna go down in history as the biggest troll that ever came on the earth. But I learned I'm not the troll. I'm not. You all are trolling yourselves. I only come bearing the truth or what I think the truth is. As for your guys' opinions, but you guys don't want to give your opinions. You want to fucking make this false reality, painting me out to be all sorts of bad and ugly. And hey, Carl, go sit in the corner. Listen, you might want to reconsider your name trolling for Jesus. You might want to do some reconsiderance when you find out God's real, dipshit. But hey, he's not real, so you're safe, eh? Because you're protecting your Israel, aren't you? That was a lot of money, a lot of bombage. Choo, 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 choo. American tax dollars. Choo, choo. But then again, those are the dollars killing Palestine too. Choo, choo, choo. Peter Hegseth says this isn't about a regime change. No, that's not what it's about. So they're going to keep the people in there that want nuclear weapons and what- like, so it's just about the destruction, dude. Like, hey, Peter, some of us aren't fucking dumb like you are, motherfucker. You have chosen Satan, pretending to be with Jesus. But here's the deal. I think you're with the Jesus that they want you with. And unfortunately, it's the Jesus that most people are with. It's that weak, pathetic fucking loser that you're all waiting to come save you. And he told you all. There's a God in me. There's a God in you. Don't fuck it up and go to Timbuktu. Hey, hey, pitbulls. Hey, I am. You're right. You're right, pitbulls. I am sitting in the corner. That is absurd enough. See? My wife is asking who this dummy. Well, I'm the chosen one, Mrs. fucking Uncle Willie. Your husband's been a bad, bad boy, and he should smarten up and get with fucking Jesus before it's too late. I mean, he's all sorts of stupid. Now, I hate to do this, but Jesus was said he was the separator. You know what I mean? If you really want to find Jesus, I would separate and let Uncle Will find himself, and hopefully then he can find his way back to you. You know what I mean? Sometimes we have to suffer to learn our lessons. But hey, that's up to you people. You know what I mean? Do you want to pick humanoids over God? That's really hard. That's really hard, isn't it? How does God serve you? Humanoids will, right? Take your pick. It's that time, Uncle Will. You're gonna have to pick a side, buddy. It ain't Upchurch versus fucking ACAL, bud. I think Upchurch and ACAL are actually both playing for the same side. They just don't know it yet. Carl, she's a preacher. Who's a your wife? Well, I think she's bought on to stupid Jesus, the weak one who tells you not to pick up your cross. Like, if you're a woman of God, you should be telling your husband, hey, if there's elite pedophiles out there running the world, we can at least use our voice to try and change things, right? We're supposed to preach the word. The word is truth. What is the truth? That's what we're here to do. Search the truth together, Uncle Will. Hence my name, buddy. I ain't scared to say it. You guys want to be with Pussy Jesus and fucking bite the bullet. If the fucking Bible tells you, man, you guys are gonna bite onto a Jesus that just isn't fucking real. You're gonna be like, hands up. And he's just gonna go, who are you? What effort did you put in to be with me? I showed you the way. I was willing to die for you. I expected the same from you. You know what I mean? If children's futures are at stake, fuck, be a decent human being and just use your voice. But we're afraid to use our voices. We're afraid to go outside of the normal, right? What's normal? I'd get crazy for Christ. That's why I'm speaking on. Well, you can keep dreaming about the 3 a.m. circumstances all you want. Uncle. It wasn't a circumstance. and now you've got yourself into that circumstance. That's a bad place to be, you know what I mean? Especially if that circumstance is a lie. You get how you pay for things that you do and you say and you think, and you don't pay attention to others and you just don't listen. But I wasn't good at a time. Hence, I'm off because I'm not mentally okay to be at work. You know what I mean? I'm not someone who's trying to fucking rip the fucking system off, dude. I still got some problems, but I'm trying to work them out. You know what I mean? I think I got away. I just need to get my trauma to where it belongs. Because I know that my trauma, if they understand it, they're not going to continue to hurt people. You know what I mean? They won't dangle people's jobs in front of them anymore. People will just say the fucking truth. You know what I mean? I know I sound like, hey, these people who fucking lied upon me, I could prove that were going through and struggling the same way I was. One of them fucking told me they went to the doctor. They were thinking about going off on stress leave, but their heart, I don't know, stress put you in the hospital for heart problems. He was off for a couple weeks. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, I don't know. Yeah, everything was good. Everything was great. Then the other one, hey, he came to me crying, asking me to demote him. He couldn't handle it. And he knew he was going to get fired because they were already telling me to fire him. So I said, I don't want to fire him. I want to demote him. I didn't think he was the problem because I have a heart. You know what I mean? But hey, they gave him an apprenticeship and he forgot why he wanted to be demoted. Thanks. I just asked for a $5 pay cut for fuck. It was a good time. I just thought dreams. Oh, I know. But then the other one, there's a bunch of them there. Fucking AD, the other one. She used to come into my office all the time. Oh, tearsies are chewing on anxiety pills. Rom rom rom. This is the thing. She's a special girl. Like easy to manipulate, easy to do whatever. I got a story about her, but anyways, thanks to my buddy Corey. You know, the one that, well, when I wanted an investigation, I said I wanted an investigation because I thought he was going off next. Remember? Remember I told you guys that? I thought he was going off next. He I watched it. I watched the fucking death of Corey right in front of my fucking eyes. You know what I mean? And eating 15 ounces of mushrooms will stress a man. Well, dude, I never ate 15 ounces of mushrooms. I don't think I ever ate fucking an ounce of fucking mushrooms, dude. I don't think I took her over 7 grams. I don't even know if I hit 7 grams. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. You wanna blame it on the mushrooms. Here I am telling stories, and you just blocked it, okay? With your who else? I love you. I don't know how else to tell you, dude. They're they don't love you. God does. And if you want to choose to be with the devil and continue to be weak and a coward and a loser, that's on you. But I'm not leaving this shithole for my granddaughter. Fuck you. No, thank you. I will fight to the bitter end to give her what God planned for her. But then again, who knows? Maybe it's too late. Maybe this is the end of mankind, anyways. One last hurrah. Is it a simulation? Did you pass the test? I don't know. I don't know. Cool. I don't know. In my comments, this one, you watch it and didn't do anything to stop it, Carl. Well, no, I do. I try and stop everything, bud. I have to be very careful, unlike you guys who get to run fucking free and wild, and do whatever the fuck you want to do, right? I gotta watch because I don't know what happens to a six-time loser, but I know what happens to a five-time loser. And sooner or later, they probably just get tired of you. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna let this fucking guy outsmart us again, even though he's insane. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you, AD. It's a wicked world, bud. It's a wicked world. But yeah, we were talking about Corey because I cared about his mental health and I didn't want to see him break. Yeah, they didn't care enough to do an investigation. And when he went off, he played her safe, right? It's personal. Fuck, dude, I'm telling you right now, she wasn't personal. She was a fucking mind beating that boy took. Fucking, you know what I mean? I got to watch a fucking narcissist right there, right in front of my eyes, just try and destroy people, man. Try and get you to join in his merry games. Oh yeah, but you play the game with him. Fuck, I could have been a huge success, dude. A fucking huge success. Fuck, you play the game with a boy like that. You just fire whoever the fucking just show your power, wave her around, fucking not care what your employees have to say. Hey, I understand that's how you build a better company, Uncle Will. I don't know if you know that or not, but by my experience, if you're going to dictate something to somebody or tell them what to do, I don't like that word dictate. If you're going to ask them to do something, you should probably know what they're doing. You know what I mean? That way you have the respect. You know what I mean? I learned that when I was a scheduler, buddy. Work with the old team leaders, learn how to be better, how to bring the best out in them, and how they could get the best out of me. You know what I mean? But it's a weird world, Uncle Will. It's a weird world. What would you think if they came out and told you that, well, Donald Trump was from God and he's here to save you? Hey, remember, I got him on video. He doesn't even know two fucking Bible verses, dude. And I don't see him talking about Jesus a whole lot. When he has a special audience, he'll break something out, but it's usually written down, eh, buddy? But asked on the spot for a couple of Bible verses that inspire him, and well, he gets personal. Oh boy. I don't know. I don't get her. Like, a man of God is smart enough to figure out that Kenneth Copeland is on the wrong side of God. Not good. Don's third eye is fucking lacking. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm afraid Don's going to get a shellacking. But I want the best for Don. You know what I mean? I want him to come to Christ. And if he is playing a game, to just fucking stop. Just stop. Hand the reins over to a man that, who would do a good job for people. You know what I mean? Who would? Not for businesses, but for the people. So the people prosper. But just the people who want to participate in prospering. Don't invite the ones that just want it all for free and enable them. And then we get to the state that we're at right now, right? We got to be nice because we got deficiencies. You got to be compassionate about stupidity. Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah, I see. Yes. Your penis, definitely. You're a girl. Yes. Tell me all about it. Tell me all about your menopause, please. Fuck. Get the fuck out of here, really. You think that's godly? Oh, fuck. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now, I do feel bad for anybody who feels like they're trapped in their own body, but fuck. It's a weird world. Symphony and Easy's back in the house. Who's Peter Peter? Peter Hexa. Well, I've been trying to tell you, old Peter there. He was on a tour of, well, telling the military, rah rah, you're great. Rah rah. Like a little tour. Great little tour. And then I seen this little news thing, not a news thing. It was a TikTok of somebody videoing their TV of a news thing. And it was the meteorologist, isn't that what they call him? And it looked like there was precipitation in a certain area, but he cleared it up. He's like, no, that's military for the past 2 weeks, like we've discussed in the past, doing drills and stuff in the sky. Oh, fuck. Anyways, and where else was I gonna go with that? You know what I mean? I knew. I've been saying it for a long time. We gotta get Iran. They always talk about Iran. We gotta get Iran. Iran, Iran, Iran. Iran, Iran, Iran. Iran. So far away. That I couldn't get away. That's gonna be fucking Donald Trump. No matter where you run and you go to hide, buddy, you can't run from this and you can't hide. There's no art of the deal here. It's your deal with God that you haven't been keeping up to. You thought you could sell it to somebody else and get an eternity of whatever you want. No, shitard, no. You cannot put your consciousness somewhere else. Hey, that's a possibility, right? Maybe old Don Don thinks he did tell the Christians, you'll never have to vote again. Maybe he's found a way. There is that Japanese cartoon there of old Don Don way back when. I'm serious, where he's a robot. And he like, that power to destroy the earth. Could you imagine Don thinking he had that power? Oh, yeah. A little narcissist like him. What do you want to say, motherfucker? Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying. What do you guys think? Easy there, flock of sequels. Well, that's right, Agent Provocateur. What if God's real and he's using human vessels and you just don't understand those vessels because, well, they're here to change things. And if you don't want to be part of the change, then, well, maybe you get changed. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if you do good, you get all charged up. Hey, getting that truth, align yourself with the truth the best that you can. Always be willing to align yourself with the truth the best that you can. Now, we're humans and we're going to be wrong because sometimes we don't have all the information, but don't be a sucker to the information in front of you. Don't want it to be something that it's not. Hey, because then you'll end up as snot. You don't want to be snot. I don't know what happens when we die. Do you guys want to take chances? Wouldn't you rather be like gangster Jesus? Like that doesn't mean running around looking for problems, but if fucking problems find you, fix them by using the truth. But if you find out you're the problem, then you're the one that's got to fix you. You know what I mean? Take responsibility for your bullshit. Boy, this world's all fucked up, right? It is. It's a weird place. When you think you have consciousness, who knows? Maybe I'm crazy and I don't have consciousness. I don't know. Consciousness is just common sense, boys and girls. It's understanding the 10 commandments. And you don't even have to go that far. You know what I mean? Like I've said, it's fucking so easy. It's just, it's so hard because we've been trained over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. How fucking, we don't train ourselves to be better. We train ourselves to take off more clothes. More clothes. Take them more off. That's what the people like. More clothes off. Yes, that looks great. Little sparkles over the genitals. That'll do. uh, then again, if a man wants to walk around in broad daylight in a parade and wave his pee around, he can do that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You guys tell me. It's, agent, come on, man. Mental health is real. Well, mental health is real. For sure it is. Bipolar. It's dangerous. It's dangerous as a motherfucker. Why do you think your physicians are all over the world trying to fucking end bipolar? There's pills aplenty. Bro. Here's the thing I think. I think mental health is showing us that we have problems. Hey? And that if we refuse to face them, then her mental health gets worse. That's what I think. But you're going to go mental if you want God. In these days, you're going to go mental because you have to believe that anything's possible, right? So that's what happens. You hit rock bottom. You hit it, you smash it. You're like, fuck. The world's better off without me not being here. You know what I mean? You got to hit rock bottom. And then you got to fall into God. And you got to say, give me the truth, baby. Whether it hurts me or helps me, give it to me because the only thing it can do is help me. Wouldn't you rather know the truth that would hurt you for a little bit? But overall, in the end, you'd be living in reality and you could, off of that pain of that hurt, that truth, you could build something better. Well, what was said there? My mother tells me there are givers and takers in this world, and givers want to help, and takers, well, they speak for themselves. Well, pit bulls, yeah. And as far as sipping ain't easy, you're really not listening to what I'm talking about. I'm not trying to convince pit bulls to follow me, simp for me, anything for me. I'm asking her to find her own power. Let her decide what she thinks and let me know. I can let her know what I think. And then by using common sense, she can try and figure out what the truth is. You know what I mean? Because simping ain't easy. The more people who connect, who actually want, all they want is just the truth, and they want better for your humanity. Once those kind of people start connecting, I hope it grows and it becomes unstoppable. Maybe people like you get left behind. eh? Those who do wanna follow men. I've told you Symphony ain't easy. That's my biggest fear, is actually being the Mashiach, and people thinking they have the right to be around me all the time, and sorry about it, I'm not much for attention, you know what I mean? I just really would like to just be left alone and try and help people when I can, you know what I mean? But if you take your time away from God, then then you're not able to share your gift because you're just it's a sickness, I think. Ask up, church. The love of men. To have your own little creek squad. To know you have backing. You know what I mean? I don't want anybody to have my back. I want people to stand with me if they think that if I'm in the truth. You know what I mean? That's all. And let me know if I'm not in the truth so I can reposition myself in the truth. And then maybe I can let others know that I bought onto my lie. But I can tell you what, I will never purposely lie. That's just bad news. Just stupidity. You know what I mean? We learned that in Pinocchio, like I said. I always take her back to the classics. Do, 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 do. Can't become a real boy if you lie. Or if you get manipulated by people who want to take you to Bad Boy Island. Pick up your cross. Don't be a fool for Satan. Why would it be any different these days? Jesus told everybody in those days, your guys' father is Satan. He wasn't just talking about just a few people. He was saying Satan is currently the father of this world. And well, who's running this shit show now? Well, you'd have to admit, if it's elite pedophiles, they work and run and operate for Satan. You know what I mean? You got a master manifester wizard and Bill Gates over there. You got George Sorry, I'm so sorry, Soros, with the perceptions of man. He's a god. Georgie will tell you he's a god. He is a god. He just didn't play the right role. He was supposed to lead you to the Father, and instead, he wanted all the control for him and himself and his all little fairy buddies. You know what I mean? Old Georgie Soros was looking out for him and his friends, their fraternities, their skull and bones, and their fucking Illuminati and all this dipshit stuff. You know what I mean? Freemasons who look after their brotherhood. You should be looking after manhood, dipshits. That's the godly way. If you lie and protect for a brother or trying to hurt someone else for a brother, you are in big trouble with God, and therefore you will no longer be a Freemason. You will be a Mason of hell. A hell Mason! Hell Mason! Maybe there's some good Masons, though, you know what I mean? There's those fellers fight for Christ still, they say. What are they called? They're more into the Gnostic stuff and stuff like that. I'm open to find out what's true. You know what I mean? They say they have like artifacts and stuff like that, all sorts of stuff. Who knows? Hey guys, wouldn't it be a kick in the nuts to find out that one of these little secret agencies have King David's fucking remains and that there's DNA within those remains? And well, hello, sunshine. Wouldn't that be funny? I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I'm just saying that'd be funny, eh? All this time together, and you guys chose to be dorks to me. Hey, and all I tried to do is love and have a conversation. Hey, this is how we change humanity with conversations, boys and girls. What do you guys want to do? You want to fight? You want to fuck? You want to be entertained, right? I know you work hard all day. You don't want to think about the real world. You want to put your mind on Dagburn, right? Come on. He's funny. Oh. And then, like, anyways, Dagburn, you will make a change in the world, bud. You will. Look at my fucking eyes. I'm just fucking beat. I'm just exhausted. I'm just tired of stupidity. Oh, I wish you guys could see it. I wish I could give just hand my glasses over to you guys. Hey, take a look. She's all fucked up. Look at what we're doing, guys. Oh man, it's bad. It's really bad. We treat each other like shit. Shit. We will lie for the people that treat us like shit and punish the ones that fucking are willing to fucking stand up and say something or fucking can't do it anymore because we're all fucked up. Well, let those motherfuckers suffer. Because if I play my cards right, I can move myself up in this system. An apprenticeship. And, well, Carl, your position looks appetizing. Motherfuckers. Hey, saving your job's got you a whole shitload of hell. How would that feel? Fuck, because if you're gonna do it to me, you'll do it to anybody. We were friends. I hate to see what you fucking people would do to an enemy. Like, fuck, eh? This is bad. Fuck, that, hey, this is just tip of the iceberg, you know what I mean? We talked about one cop story earlier. Could you imagine if you were in an accident and you could prove that the other person was lying and you could just go back to the police and they could just take back their charges like they should and then give the charges to the actual person, like if you have video evidence and their statement and but no, you gotta have the court, you gotta have the lawyers, you gotta make their money off their own fuck ups. Hey? Imagine that, hey? And then they get the money for my ticket. I had to admit to something that I didn't do. That hurt. And I remember fucking going over with God about that. I'm like, this is a lie, God. And I made it clear to the guy. I was not happy about this. But God told me, He's like, this is what a normal person would do, Carl. They would have to take the lesser charge. So they didn't get punished for someone else's mistake for a long time. You know what I mean? The insurance, it just the money it would have cost him that guy, that Clayton guy. I poor pity him going to God. I hope I hope I'm found out as a chosen one and Clinton can find out or he can explain and he can tell his side of the story to the whole world with the video and his statement and he can go over and explain what the fuck happened. Because hey, that motherfucker almost killed me. And he came out looking like a hero. Me a zero. In fact, so much a zero that another woman's suing me currently because nobody touched her or anything, but somehow she fucking no. You humans are so desperate for money and to get out of fucking doing something for it. It's fucking gross. It's gross to watch you Americans fight back. I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna sue you. Try you. Fuck. Yeah. But then again, people aren't getting sued that should get sued. Probably because they don't have any fucking money and there's nothing people can do about it. Remember Upchurch? He was gonna fucking sue Dagburn, but he was like, why the fuck would I do that? The guy has nothing. And if I could get something, it only hurt his fucking child. But yes, Dagburn persisted, right? This is the guy you guys all idolize and someone give fucking Upchurch's head a shake with his mom and his fucking Dagburn and his fucking what is going on? I mean, I don't know. Fuck. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Save us, Carl, since you know the way. Well, I do know the way. It's the truth. And if there's elite pedophiles running the world, it's best to fucking, make them pay for what they've done. Because they've added a Federal Reserve that you don't fucking deserve, dipshit. The banking system does not work for you. Hey, Mr. Johnson and Johnson over there in fucking New York City owning the fucking Jets shouldn't own the Jets. New York should own the fucking Jets. That way it fucking pays its city itself. You know what I mean? But no, no, no. You don't understand this shit, do you? Because you live in a stupid world with a stupid system and you don't think outside of it. But you're not the only one. You're not the only one. Carl wishes he could go to Pleasure Island with the little boys. Yeah, for sure. Agent Provocateur. Yeah, that's me. I'm trying to keep you from Bad Boy Island there, dipshit. Keep sailing away. It's on you. It's your free will. That's all. That's all. You know what I mean? Here we go again. Jesus Christ is the truth. And he's going to take care of them people. What can we do? We can't even get 1,000 foot in front of them people. Well, no, we can't, but we the people, were far, far more than them. And well, we have Satan's little devices in front of us. In fact, I'm using it right now. You know what I mean? And what you do is you use Satan against himself and you let them know they're not so good. They're not so good. You know what I mean? Using your little devices. You know what I mean? Dress up in your little superhero outfit. But remember, only you can be the superhero for you. Don't try being other people's superhero. Inspire other people to be their own superhero. Because I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. I don't know. I see Jesus in a whole different light than you guys do. You know what I mean? You got to want to be the light to be the light. Do you understand what I mean? You have to want to be the light to be the light. So you have to be willing to fight for the light. What is the light? It's the truth, right? The lie is the darkness, right? So we choose to be in darkness. Even though the sun's out, still live in darkness. No clue what our real world is. Why? Because the good US of A and all the governments, they withhold information from us. They don't think that we're intelligent enough to comprehend. No, it's just for them to keep power. Knowledge is power, right? Truth is power. Truth is power. That's the problem. Truth is the real power. And they're all holding the truth against you guys. You don't care. You're like, hey, you're right. We're not smart enough to know, and we don't want to know. Just give us our jobs so we can have our shiny things. You know what I mean? Copper top to get around Bill Gates to see what happens. Well, let's start calling people on their bullshit too. Hey, you got a bunch of phony balonies, I believe. I might be wrong, and I'd love to see them prove me wrong. I would love to see this. It's a guilty pleasure. You got people like Greg Locke, Ivan Salvador, Salvador, hey, Pagani. Pagani, they all claim to fucking zap the demons out of people. Hey, let's ask those guys to see if they can get an interview with fucking Bill Gates and he can prove that he doesn't have demons. And then we can watch on live TV whether Bill Gates has demons or not. Hey, do you believe in Pagani and Greg Locke and all these deliverance ministers? Are you buying the bit? I'm not saying it's not real. Maybe it is. But I think the only way to remove demons is by the truth. You know what I mean? Our demons are the lies that we allow inside of ourselves, and we do everything to protect. Hey, let the truth in, and it will sting. The truth will sting you, but that's just you paying for what you did. You know what I mean? Hey, take it. Take it like a fucking man, or take it like a woman. You know what I mean? I've been hating on Bill Gates for a long time. Well, Copper Top, you can't be hating on him. You know what I mean? You got to understand that somewhere along the line, Bill Gates was programmed. He just was born into the wrong family. I don't, was he born like that or was he made like that? Those are questions maybe we should ask Bill. You know what I mean? Has he been MK Ultra? Has he been programmed to be a shithead and think that doing what's best for him is what's best for the world? All the while trying to trick the world that he is trying to do the best for the world. And really, indeed, he's not. I think he's a dirty, messy son of a bitch, and he was behind the ouchie Fauci. You know what I mean? He wrote about it before it happened. That divorce, I question it. I thought that love was forever. Like they built a foundation together. You know what I mean? I didn't see how that could be broken. But in comes Epstein, and well, he fucked the foundation up. He rocked the foundation and destroyed it. Now the foundation, well, it's a fake foundation, I think. You know what I mean? I don't think it's really for humanity. Now, whether Melinda understands and knows that, I don't know. I mean, if she's smart enough to get away from him because of Epstein, then maybe there is good in Melinda and she's just bought on to an evil shithead that I don't know. Who knows, eh? We all got to pay the piper for our own shit. But are we living in the right shit? Hey, that's the question, Copper Top. You want the demon gone before it can be casted out. Well, I don't know. I don't know. That's the thing. I think you make someone face the truth, and that's how you remove their demons. You make it so there's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide it. They have to fucking release it. You know what I mean? That's the thing. There's too many people can just run around and they got big voices and they're not good for humanity. Like you guys have idols. Conor McGregor is an idol. He could possibly be a prime minister or president or whatever the fuck they have in Ireland. That dude again, punching people, punching people. I seen a new video, punching people. Instead of fucking, he wants to be the leader of a country. Instead of fucking going over to security saying, "Hey, this motherfucker, I don't want to have to hit him because it's gonna make me look bad. So can you fucking remove him?" Like, I'm not trying to play a popularity contest, but this guy's clearly annoying and he's trying to get me to do something, but no, fuck him up. They were some good shots too. Pop, pop. I heard some guy justifying the story. He could have killed that guy if he wanted to, but he just gave him a couple pops. Just hey, set you back in your place and don't fuck with me. Instead of fucking like he clearly could have got away from the situation. He's Conor McGregor. He knows how to fucking defend himself. Fuck. But instead, we let these clowns run the circus. That guy'll never see jail time for punching somebody. Fuck, he punched an old man because he wouldn't accept whiskey from him. Fuck. I don't care if you're on substances or not. They're not an excuse. Well, they are. They're a reason. If they're a reason why you're doing things, then hey, why is the reason you're drinking? Because there's something else you don't want to acknowledge. And anyways, that's an hour and a half, guys. That's cool. Redneck fishing and more. Just bought 2 pounds of rice, 50 pounds of rice for $50. Well, That's good, Uncle Will. I don't wanna be around if there's a fucking apocalypse or whatever. I want an actual apocalypse, like a brand new beginning. I don't wanna fucking yeah, fuck. Like, you guys don't get nothing. It's hard living in this world, it really is. I just want God. I just want God. I just want God. It's all I want. I just want the fucking truth, and for some reason, that's a problem. And he's blessed me as his son, and I can't fucking get anybody to look at anything. Fucking acknowledge that there's elite pedophiles running the fucking world, and that we do have the power to change things, and that, well, if you yourself give yourself over to Christ, and that means giving yourself to the truth if you don't want to start off with Christ. You know what I mean? You can still keep your people and keep your thoughts and but as you go along and if we find you gotta search, you gotta wanna know the truth, and I think if Billy and, like, if there's an entity called Satan, we can find out who it is, you know what I mean? Because Satan, when pressured, really is a pussy. So all those who have Satan, trust me, they're not willing to die. They're not they'd rather let the truth out. Give themselves a chance, but who knows? We'll see. Those are future events, you know what I mean? Uncle Will, I'm very sick. I am very not in good shape. I am fucking in a bad way, but not in good shape at all. But anyways, I'm trying to keep my mental about knowing that I gotta watch what I do because, well, at any time we could have a phone call. Could you imagine having that threat over your fucking head at all times? Because you've been hospitalized for violence and suicide 5 fucking times. And nobody has showed you any evidence yet, nor would they tell me what got me into the hospital. Therefore, I could correct myself. You know what I mean? It's a weird situation out in this world we got. And well, may God bless you no matter what you wear. Thank you, Biblical Messiah. I know. I know I should I got other hats. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna start getting fancier maybe. Who knows? I'll bring out the fancy hats. Like that. You lost your mental health long ago. Well, yeah, bud. I gave up my mental. That was the fantasy I was living. You know what I mean? God poked in my brain or something. And anything's possible. Go figure out. But when no one will talk to you and you gotta fucking and the shit you're watching on TV and the fucking and you so desperately, just like a humanoid, you desperately want someone to save you. So you're fucking looking for others, eh? And you're believing what they say. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you like that. Hey, bud, a lot of these spiritual gurus are bullshit, buddy. I'll show you. I knew I was chosen from God, so I believe this guy who said he was chosen from God. Well, I believe many who have said that, and unfortunately, I don't know. I hope they can prove me wrong, but the evidence might state. Anyways, can you imagine setting up a play date with the spiritual guru who you're about to ask, "Hey, the children are in trouble. We should get together and do something about it, eh? These are the reasons I think that way. You can let me know where I'm wrong, but if I'm not wrong, let's get going, chosen one." That's all I wanted to do, you know what I mean? But anyways, so we email back and forth, and he's like, "Yeah, just let me know." And I do phone calls by donation. So, so me answering back, I wanted to dip my toe. Hey, I thought I was going high, but I didn't. So what I did was I answered him. I said, "Hey, you let me know a time and a date, and I'll send you the money right now. I'll send you $50. You send me the time and date. That's good for me, and I'll send you $50." This is like, hey, is that good? He ghosted me. $50 wasn't enough. Like, that's all that was in that email, I'm pretty sure. I have to go back and take a look, but pretty sure that's what it was. "Hey, let me know, and I'll, send you $50." I didn't know that $50 in the spiritual world doesn't go very far, Uncle Will. He wasn't willing to have that conversation. The donation has to be much bigger than that, apparently, you know what I mean? But me being a good little trooper, not wanting to think that people would lie, I thought, "Fuck, maybe it was me. Maybe I did something. I'm gonna join his Patreon for $50 a month." Hey, $50 because he does say good things. Like I talked about Jordan Peterson and stuff like that. I saw the potential, I thought. Anyways, I joined his Patreon, and then within his Patreon, if you get the $50 deluxe package, y'all get to go on like little calls together, like not one on ones, but like a group call, right? A whole bunch of you get to talk and stuff, eh? So I did that, and I was getting a little perturbed, buddy. All we kept talking about was fucking Bitcoin. Bitcoin. And this guy kept being rude, butting in and stuff like anyways, it's a long story. It's recorded. Now, Michael would have this recorded on his Patreon. This is the great thing about Satan's world. You can cover your own anyways, it's all recorded. I got on there and I was like, "Hey, what are we talking about Bitcoin for? Like, the children are in fucking trouble. Like, hey, you women, like, hey, do you guys like men playing in your sports? Like, if we're chosen, let's fucking choose to make a fucking difference." All of a sudden, he's fucking anyways, it a whole rigmarole. And I still tried contacting him afterwards, using the Patreon, using the messaging, trying to use my wisdom in order to try and say, "Hey, bud, just talk to me. Don't be an idiot." No, know what that motherfucker did? Hey, can you imagine? Like I said, hey, I was struggling mentally trying to find fucking help. This motherfucker, our spiritual guru. He goes out there and tells everybody I'm a demon, but he won't tell them who I am. So I can back my fucking self up, eh? Just like a good little narcissist. That's the thing. AD, you want to be a motherfucker, express yourself. Go ahead. Express yourself all you want. You want to lie in stupidity? Tell me all about it. I'll try and point it out to you because that's what I'm supposed to do. But if you're on the right track, I was, hey, AD, hey, AD, you got me on the right track, but I never thought of that possibility. You have that in you too, AD. You know what I mean? You can be the change. You're not an idiot. I tell you, you're in stupidity and ignorance, but somewhere inside of you, AD is a genius. Just like me, bud. I'm a genius. You just don't see it yet, but I am. But there's a genius inside of you too. We all have our genius. It's just different genius. You know what I mean? That's the Christ inside of us. Give me a call for $50. I tell you how mushrooms are bad. I don't know why you want to keep blaming it on the mushrooms, buddy. I've had my good experiences and my bad ones, but never like I've heard a lot of other people's experiences. Like, nothing like that. I wasn't. I didn't. Well, I did see things, and I seen grids and shit in the sky, you know what I mean? But I didn't see like fairies dancing or fucking any of that kind of stuff that people talk about. Maybe I just didn't take enough, you know what I mean? I seen some faces and I felt some feels, you know what I mean? There was a real strange one. There was a real strange one there, AD. Where I felt like I was in another body. That was weird, eh? But just mushrooms, but it was just that specific trip. Hey, of course not. Because you fairy was fucking down there. Hey, listen, buddy. Leg day. I feel bad for you, bud. I do. I hope. I hope if you choose Team Satan, bud, you wear her proudly. You take your mask and you wear her good, okay, bud? Light day, you're funny. You're funny, light day. You're funny till you're not, eh, bud? Till you have to face your own self. Can you imagine? You can't even hold God responsible, eh? All the warnings were there. They're in your guys' Bible. Watch what is good and what is bad. Many will be deceived. In fact, a lot of people, when they think about Jesus, will actually be in the devil's heart. He's the nice one. Hey, he's the nice one. I'm warning you guys. Jesus told you the hard road is his road. Everybody wants joy on earth, but no one wants to fight for joy. I see the potential joy. You know what I mean? I see a fucking future for our fucking children if we just came together and stopped being fucking knotheads. Look at the country rap situation we got. This is an embarrassment. This is a fucking sideshow. You people are a joke. Look at it. Look at what you do to each other. Fuck, I don't know what to tell you, Uncle Will. You'd rather be part of this sideshow than end the fucking you put a lot of energy into the fucking rodeo show that is country rap, but fuck, to betterment your world, fuck, you got nothing to give, eh, bud? Carl, even the preacher knows you're a devil without even talking to you. No, that's funny. No, know that your wife is in some serious fucking trouble, dude. She's going to hell. She's got the wrong fucking Jesus. She's got the wrong fucking husband, dude. I ain't trying to be a dick. You're with the truth or you're not with the truth. If you protect pedophiles, you're not with the truth, dude. You're a joke. I don't know what else to tell you. That is simple fucking common sense. Dude, thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not fucking kill. Look at others and treat others as you want to be fucking treated. Do you not get that? No, you don't. Because you got your savior coming. Because you got your preacher wife, and you think just because you married into God, you're gonna do okay. Well, you can say you're with God all the fuck you want, dude. It doesn't make it true. It doesn't make it true for me. But you got to tell yourself you're with God in order to be with God. But you got to ask yourself, what does God expect from you? Right? Does he expect you to be a pedophile protector? Does he expect you to let the world go to shit? Because there's nothing you can do, right? Buddy, this is your problem, not mine. I'm just here to help. You don't want the help? Step aside, Macaroni. No sweat off my ass. You know what I mean? Either way, I don't care. My interest is in the truth, Uncle Will. I want you on the good side of the truth, but if you choose the other, there's nothing I can do. That's your free will, but I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. There is an old mushroom joke. Why are we called a mushroom? Because we always kept in the dark and bet a lot of shit. That's a good one. Biblical Messiah. So I haven't done a whole lot of research on this biblical Messiah. Okay. I'm gonna I haven't done a lot of research, but I did hear it on Joe Rogan, and whether it's true or not, I don't know. But they found like wine skins and stuff like that from like 2,000 years ago. Apparently, their wine might have been made with mushrooms instead of alcohol. You know what I mean? That's what I learned. I Could you imagine if the thing that they're bugging me about was an actual help to me? Jesus was a mushroom eater, maybe, eh? Didn't he have that speech about "You call me a drunkard"? I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't there back then. You know what I mean? Well, maybe, but not this me, not this avatar. But who knows? Who knows what's possible? Am I just a lost soul that found Christ or the truth or smart enough to figure out no matter what, the truth should always be the way. Only the truth can save us. Anyways, I'm gonna go and talk to y'all later.